Hi, everybody. Welcome. Everybody, come and join me. You know what I do every month? I do Table Talk Tuesday. But I want to welcome everybody to Table Talk Tuesday, where conversations create connection and community becomes the catalyst for change. This is your seat at the table, a space where real voices, real stories, and real solutions come together. Powered by Vision Made and in partnership with At the Table. We're diving into the conversations that matters most because your next level is often one conversation away. So pull up a chair and let's talk. Before I bring on tonight's amazing guest, I want to let y'all know that tonight's show is sponsored by Vision Made Magazine. Vision Made Magazine is a live vision board. And everyone's always asking me, why vision board? If you don't know, let me help you out. I believe vision boards can help you move you to your what's next. So, created Vision Made Magazine. If you're interested in gaining a copy, or better yet, guess what I'm gonna do? If my coach hears me, just act like she doesn't gonna say anything. But I will give everybody who texts me at 614-674-0074. If you text me that and put in the feed or in the text magazine, I will send you a complimentary copy of this issue of Vision Made Magazine. So without further ado, I have at the table joining me, and they got some amazing, oh look, I have the team here with me. So I'm gonna bring him on slowly but surely. So we have Deshawn Johnson.
Good evening.
We have Renee.
Oh, wow.
We have Miss Sherry Young.
Hey there, folks.
We got a house.
Wow.
We have
At the table, ladies are in the house.
Anita. And lastly, Miss Bree.
Oh, wow.
I can't bring her up. Hi, how is everybody doing?
We are
Good.
wonderful.
Great.
Look, it's been so long since I've seen all your beautiful faces. I'm like, wow, I feel privileged this month.
I know. Look at this.
You ladies look amazing, and I want to thank you for joining us. As you heard me talk about at the beginning, it's all about getting everyone to know who at the table is. So I'm going to ask everybody, what does at the table mean to you? Anybody want to go first?
Of course. The moniker, the name itself, At the Table, is linked back to where most of us grew up. At the table in our homes is where all kinds of things happen. For us, then, choosing that name allows us to gather at the table, bring our strengths, our skills, our concerns, and then we rely on one another and what others at the table bring. As a group of women, this collective goes into the community to assist using all of those skills and talents and stuff that we bring to the table. We invite others to the table and we take what we have out into the community. Helping women. You wanted generic, right?
Wonderful.
I love it. That was beautiful.
I think she spoke for all of us.
I love
Just
it.
amazing. Yeah.
So with that being said, and I love that description, and you're right, Miss Sherry, at the table does so much. But I wanted the community to know who you are and what you actually do. But before we get into that, can everyone tell our listeners what you do, what your responsibility is on at the table, and give them a fun fact about you? None elaborate. Renee, you want to go first?
Oh, sure. I guess because I chuckled, huh? I go first.
Well, they all chuckled, so you weren't alone.
So my name is Renee Rolls, and I'm actually for At the Table. I serve as the director of finance, so I sort of coordinate all of the ins and outs of the finances for the organization. But I also sort of have my hands in a little bit of everything. I kind of serve as a support. I serve as consult for different things. I'm also a member of the board, so I provide input in that way. And, I try to do my best to give back to the organization and the community in the best way that I know how. And a fun fact for me is that I'm not originally a native of Columbus. I moved here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to have found at the table to be at the table.
Oh, wow. Okay. There you go.
Thank you, Renee. Sunita, can you tell us?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sunita Johnson. I am the Director of Administration, and with that duty, I'm responsible for doing data collection, reporting, helping to write proposals, also other duties as asked and requested, helping to prepare for presentations when we have events, and so it's an honor to serve at the table. And I would just want to echo something that Sherry said about community. That's how I see at the table, is the opportunity for us to make positive and proactive impact, and all of the circles of influence that at the table has been given. So I'm honored to be here. Thank you, Pam.
Awesome.
So what is one fun fact about you? You missed that.
I love monster trucks.
I knew it.
I'm a monster trucks girl.
I knew it.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's coming up in
cool.
April.
Oh, that's right. That's right around the corner.
And I will be there.
Ooh.
Go monster trucks.
Yes.
I love it. Let me see if
Sherry, something happened to Sherry.
she dropped off because she couldn't hear us, but she'll join
Oh,
us.
okay. Oh, okay. And then Dupree said, I can't hear Pam. I
Hold
can't
on.
hear. Oh, Dupree is saying she's trying to speak. I can't hear. Oh,
Hey, Miss
okay.
Sherry,
There's Sherry. Yeah.
can you hear us?
Yes.
Good, good. So, Miss Sherry, can you tell everybody what you do at the table, and then a fun fact about you?
I harass everybody. But my official title is Program Director for Thrive. Thrive stands for Transcending Her Real Life Issues Victoriously Through Empowerment. It is a mentorship program targeted toward youth, young females, primarily at this point, high school students. I have the pleasure of infusing the idea for them that they don't have to end up where they start out.
Right.
That they get the fantastic opportunity to write the next chapter of their story. So
Yes.
we parade in front of them folk who've been where they've been and who've made it, so to speak, and or who are on an upward trajectory. Fun fact, I have two teenage boys that I have assumed custody for, and hallelujah is crazy.
No, that's right. Busy. Dupree, are you able to join us now? Let me see if I can unmute you.
I don't even see her.
I see her. Can you
Oh.
hear us? Hey, I cannot hear you, but I can see you.
I think she needs to be added in like the
Yeah,
rest
I
of
don't
us.
think she's added in. There she is.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Hello,
Hi,
Mr.
ladies.
Dupree.
How are
Long
you?
time no see.
Very long time no see. Hi,
Well,
I am Dupree. I am the digital marketer.
Yes.
I am so glad to be at the table. At the table means a lot to me. Okay. I have a lot of impact from all these ladies here at the table. They have made me see a lot of light. So I am in control of the videos and the survivor stories.
Yes.
I
Love
am
it.
here to collect and contribute to everyone. Y'all just don't understand. I actually just closed my laptop before I got on here because I am still doing the videos from the last event. So I've been over here editing. That's why you guys probably like, where is she? I'm right here. I'm still listening.
And Miss
So I am doing the calendar for At the Table. I will be doing the videos for survivors and getting everyone's story out there so we can express to everyone that they're not alone. Let everyone be heard and seen. Let everybody know that they are loved and that they are the spotlight. So it's all about making sure everyone is heard and seen. And if anyone has any questions, they can always come to me. And I love to hear every story that is possible. So that is my part of it all. And I try to help in other places as well with Ms. Deshawn. But that is my main concern right now. She has me working on my main project, which is making sure that we are able to start getting everyone's stories out there and highlighting every month that there is someone out here just like someone else.
Right.
I love it.
Mhm.
And that's so important because we have so many, not just young adults. We even have the seasoned women. I'm not gonna say older. We even have the
Right.
seasoned women that
Right.
that are looking for that inspiration. So, Mr. Pre, I appreciate that.
Yes.
So,
Thank
Bree,
you.
real quick, what is one fun fact about you?
I love strawberry shortcake and it's part of my brand. If you see me wearing a lot of red and pink, just know it's because I represent strawberry shortcake as a Royal Productions lover.
I love it. That's so great. Well, welcome,
I love
ladies.
it.
And
Thank
lastly,
you. I
and
don't know if
lastly,
Nia is here. I don't know if she made it in yet.
no, not yet. But if she does, we can add her. It's no big deal.
Okay. I'm gonna text her. But
Okay.
hopefully I'll jump back in if she's not coming in because I know
Okay.
she'll want me to take over.
Okay. Sounds good. Well,
Thank
not
you.
lastly, but not least, it's Mr. Sean Johnson. Welcome. Tell everybody about you.
So I just take all in seeing the excitement and the committed of the work that comes out of a vision. And so I'm Deshawn Johnson. I serve as co-founder and executive director. Uh, at the Table was co-founded back in 2017 with co-founder Denise Pittman. As we mentioned, we talked about our girls and we talked about our women. And we also have a scholarship program that is getting ready to go live today. So we're so excited about that scholarship opening up. And Denise, oh man, later on, you will hear more, and Denise, you will hear more from Denise. And not only is she the co-founder and the founder of the scholarship, she has a story, and she will be telling her story. You know, the Pittmans have a story, and she will be sharing as thank you, Pam, for this platform, for allowing us to come on and
Mhm.
be able to talk about what we've been so committed to doing for a long time. Because the people you see here, they've been here, including yourself, Pam, as a supporter. We've been here, we're not new, and we've been in this, and it's been strictly volunteer work given time. And so I am so much humble as I see the growth, and you see our team that's been here for a long time, and how we're expanding with our volunteers, and like the like that excitement just warms my heart with everything going on that we got to deal with. But when you come to the table, it's like, man, just to see her smile and excitement, and it's like, what, that means everything. And that's how we come to collectively, like Sherry's mentioned and Sunita's mentioned and Renee has mentioned, that that's how we have an impact to the community. So the sisterhood is really, we I mean, I don't want to keep talking, but yeah, we're We got some exciting things to talk about, and I think I've asked. In fact, I like to farm, and not that I have a farm, but I'm in the making and natural, like that's my happy place. So I love to learn, to go back to that home ec and learning about, how to grow food and all that. Yeah, that's my happy place.
That's your happy place. I love
It
it.
is. So that's a fun fact. So
eventually you're going to have a farm. Is that what you're saying? And that
yeah,
will.
I would love to. I would love to.
I just love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. So as we go into, and again, what is one thing you want, as we talked about the girls and the women, but what is one thing you guys would like for everyone who's listening around the world? What do you want them to know about, or their takeaway of At the Table?
I got something.
Okay.
I'm the one. I would like to say that around the world, that At the Table is one of the best community places that you can actually continue to be with, and people that you can work with. They are some lovely people. They are woman oriented, but they don't just look at the women. Everybody can be talked to. So it's not just a one place thing. At the Table is all around. Is for everyone to be heard, everyone to be seen, and no one to be shy. Everyone is loved. Everyone is God blessed, highly favored. Everyone did have a second chance and will continue to have many more chances if they have to. The battle is not yours. So At the Table does show a lot of that leadership. And if anyone is free to actually open up, At the Table is one of the best places to actually open up and let them know that you need some help. They have many, many resources. They are not just one and done. They are not just, hey, I just met you and this is gonna be the last time I meet you. They are, I just met you and you're family now.
I just love. Oh.
So I would really like to express that me being a part of it is very honorable. I am honored to be here, and I am honored to have the place that I play. But it's all about the people. At the Table is not selfish. They are very, very, very loving, and they have the best light that you can see around Columbus,
Aw.
Ohio right now. So I would really like to say, if you want to be a part of it, I mean, it's always free to be there because we are very open, and At the Table does not discriminate.
Thank you.
So,
Anyone? That was beautiful. Anyone else would like to add?
yeah, I would like to just say, we want everyone to know our why and why we exist. And, we're here to support and empower women cancer survivors. And for me, my personal story, I've not been impacted personally with myself as being diagnosed. For me, it's all about the journey of the survivorship, the support, and the empowerment. And that's really where my connection comes. And that's what we do. We focus on what does the survivorship look like, us supporting their survivorship, us empowering them. So we have, when we talk about the women's support group, the peer-to-peer support group is just one component of it after the fashion show that we haven't spoke of. But just to get that support and empowerment through the journey of the survivorship. And it goes back to, you're not alone. It goes back to showing love and support, resources. We have some phenomenal partners that partner with us. And so, I want everyone to know the why with the girls. And I'll let Sherry go into this, is like we talk about the women's support group. And then if I didn't mention, we do have a focus when we talk about education and resources. We do have a special focus on African-American women cancer survivors. Sunita talked about reporting, those numbers are different. More white women are diagnosed, but more Black women are less likely to survive. And we work with Dr. Deepa. We work with cancer support community, and we want to be that component not in the survivorship, but we want to put them and connect them to the resources that are needed, and making sure that they know that they have a safe place where they can come and they can share and they can be loved and they can be supported. So that's basically what I want. And I'll go ahead and let Sherry add some more, but even talk about how we tie the girls into that.
So, Oliver Wendell Holmes has a quote that we start out each semester with the girls. The quote is, "We cannot direct the wind, but we can set our sails." If you look at the wind of what's happening in our nation, if you look at the wind of COVID, if you look at the wind of abuse, of trafficking, there are all kinds of things going on around us. That's the wind. Our goal is to help the girls set their sails so that they can be able to navigate regardless of what wind comes in their life. So we introduce them to people like Renee, who can teach them now how to start to set up financial fitness. We introduce them to people who are entrepreneurs, who can whet their appetite for other ways to gain financial freedom. We introduce them to another quote that's clicking. The quote is, "There can be no success without succession." I know a lot, but my life is closer to its end. What a shame it would be not to share what I know with those that are coming along. If I pass on some of what I know and introduce them to a whole lot of great women, they meet a lot of great women, introduce them to people who say, "Hey, okay, I've been there. Now let me tell you how to move down the road. Let me tell you how to set your sails so that you can go to college if you choose. Or if you choose not to go to college, here's another way to set your sails to succeed." My why is to help them move down the road and ensure succession.
I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, as you are the connector of the data, what would you like to say?
I would like to say that two things. One is I see at the table like a thread. So when you're knitting a blanket, we're that thread, thread of support. Sometimes people feel like they're on their last leg. They don't know which way to go, and people need a support they can lean on. Not someone to talk at them, someone to be that sounding board, to listen, to understand with empathy. And with everything that you've heard everyone say, Dupree, Miss Sherry, Renee, and Deshawn, we have different waves of support as at the table. And so we meet people where they're at, and we're that bridge of support. So with data tells a story, and data also can tell you what the needs are, where we need more support, how we can help people to grow, where the weak points are. And so it's my role to help tell the story so that the women at the table, be it the women in the support group or the young girls in the Thrive program, can get the support that they need. And so data helps to tell that story.
And it's so important. Again, as Ms. Sherry said, especially what's going on currently around us, and to get more visibility, data helps and it shows strength. So kudos to you, ladies. Well, let's go back a little bit. And I know you all are.
Pam, can we get something from Renee, or did we miss her? Or
go ahead.
Come on now.
I was going to get her later, but go ahead, Miss Renee.
Sorry.
I'll be real fast because everybody has already given a lot of pointers and reasons why we do what we do at the table. But basically, I'm going to just be really, really quick and brief about this. There's a place for everyone here. Whether you are someone who wants to give or you're someone who needs what could be given, there's a place here for anybody and everybody. If you have a skill to offer, we appreciate it. We welcome it. We will utilize you. If you need a skill that we can offer to you, we want to be the place and the resource that can provide that to you. So we are a sisterhood of people coming together with a common goal that all have the ambition to make this as successful and positive as it can possibly be, so that we can help and support others, because we want to lift each other up. And if we lift each other up, we all have endless opportunities, and that's a part of us giving back. So that's my spiel on that table.
I love that. Well, Renee, let's stay with you as you are the woman that deals with the money. If someone is currently out here like, "Ooh, I want to give. I love what the organization does," where can they do this at?
So we absolutely would appreciate any and all opportunities for giving to At the Table. You can actually visit us at our website. You can come to ATT at rinc.org and look on our website. You can look up At the Table and find us on there, where you can actually go on there, and there are several different ways that you can provide to us. Donations, financial donations are absolutely welcomed. But we also, want people who have different skill sets and support that they can provide to help us with our missions and our causes. We also have a variety of different events that I know we'll get into, a variety of different events that are going to be going on this year. So we welcome you to attend those events. And at each and every one of those events, if you wish to donate or to give to the organization, we would absolutely welcome those donations and those givings as well. So please come out to our events. I don't want to jump ahead by naming all of them. I'm sure that's going to be coming. But please listen up for our events. Keep our website handy. Check back periodically. Yes. And please, any and every opportunity that you have to give to us in any way that you can, we absolutely welcome it. We are a nonprofit organization, and so everything that we do is about the giving. And so we absolutely welcome anything that you can provide to us that allows us to continue to serve.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And then I would like to add, please, if the website, you guys got to go there, because it's really a wealth of information on that site. There's more coming. There's also a sponsorship deck on there, and that sponsorship deck is our 2026. And that deck will allow you to go in, and it's under giving, and you will be able to, if you wanted to look at the different and various sponsorship levels, it's a very detailed, report, it's a very detailed report. But that's there on the website, and please look at that as well for corporations and businesses and individuals.
So with that being said, thank you, ladies. And yes, ma'am.
I have a little add-in. Okay. Nia did tell me to say hello.
Okay. Hi,
She is currently busy. It's been crazy over here. She wanted me to tell everyone she said hello. She is the fitness coordinator.
Mm-hmm. Fitness and wellness coordinator.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So she is running all the fitnesses. She does have a walking group.
Yeah.
And she is to help everyone keep on track, walk, exercise, get some fitness in, and just feel beautiful. So she does have that. She's also helping with a lot of other things within the group. Ms. Deshawn could go more into detail about that later on. I don't know too much, but she did want me to say Step Up is still open for everyone to join, so we can count each other's steps, so we can motivate each other, because it's not just a step counter. We can literally text on there and motivate each other to push, to walk further, to do what we have to do. We wake up in the morning in this group chat and be like, "Good morning, ladies. Y'all ready? Like we could wake up like this.
Yeah,
So
very much.
she just wanted me to let you guys know that she is there for that, and she'll be rewatching, but she is currently busy, and she wanted to send her regards.
Thank you. And actually, you can find that step up on my page.
Okay.
It will also be put into the show notes. So if you're anything like me, where I'm too busy listening and writing and I've missed some words or missed letters or something, you will be able to catch that information there.
And then if I could just add real quick, because I know we just never have enough time, but I want to add, so thank you to Pre. So we talked about the women support group. We're talking about the women's support group, man. These ladies, we have fun. We meet every third Saturday of the month. So again, I talked about the survivorship and empowerment. We do walks. We, as the weather is getting warm, we do focus on mental health and wellness. That's like in everything. So it's important. And we don't have to go into that. That's another topic, but we want to keep moving. We want to be outside. We want to, we don't just meet up, to talk about a cancer disease. These women are awesome. They want to be wealthy financially. We want to get out there and they want to do outreach and advocacy. So what she's saying is coming from the support group. And get on the At the Table page on Facebook. That At the Table page will also have all of those flyers, and we have a support group, and there's so much that we haven't touched that, that we have available, but you gotta just get involved, just hit that button and start looking, and then you'll see, wow, you know what? There's a lot of things at the table they got it going on over there at the table. So, and we do all this for impact. We do all this to serve our community. And I just wanted to mention about the support group. So Pam?
So circling back to the support group, if there's someone online, is that something that is offered to people around the world, or is the support group just for local people for right now?
The support group, again, when I talk about the mediums of the platforms that they can get involved in the group, we have a personal chat that's for the members. And then if you go to Facebook, we have a private, but it's a public page, and it's the At the Table peer-to-peer support group for women African-American cancer survivors. As I mentioned, more than just our group is on that page. You can join that page if you have a common interest, if you want to support. They're not just African-American women, they're men. So we do have support from men that are backing women up in wellness, and they want to show their support. So that's the private public page. But all of our information, everything we were talking about, is on that page and on our website. So that page is open for anyone to join.
That sounds good. Thank you. Real quick before we close down, what is on the calendar for At the Table?
Renee, I'm gonna let you guys go.
The reason she said that,
we'll all talk about something.
Okay.
There is a lot.
I'm gonna mention one of the items. One of them is our annual fashion show fundraiser.
Here you go.
That's held in September of every year. This year is September 27th. And this is our 9th annual event, where we have a fashion show and dinner fundraiser to support cancer survivors. But the unique thing about our fashion show and our event is that the models that actually participate in our fashion show are all cancer survivors. So we have cancer survivors that are actually walking and that are being honored. And the focus is on them for our show. Now, one of the other things that we do is we also have occasionally the opportunity to allow some others to walk in our show that are walking on behalf of other cancer survivors. So on behalf of a cancer survivor and their family, or someone who was very close to them. So if we have the opportunity to incorporate them into our show, we incorporate them into the show as well. But the primary focus and the meat and potatoes of our annual fashion show dinner fundraiser is to honor and show support for women who have survived cancer, because we want to empower the women themselves that are actually walking in the fashion show, but we also want to empower people who are at our event, because you never know. Someone else might have a family member or a friend who's recently been diagnosed, and we want them to say, look at that person right there. Look at how she's doing well, how she's surviving, how she's feeling empowered. And that will give them the strength and the encouragement to know that they can make it as well. So it's really, really touching. It's really empowering. And, you know, the strength that comes from seeing other survivors is just enormous. It makes a huge impact. So that's one of the things that I'll mention, and I will pass it on to one of the other
And
ladies.
then we got some surprises this year. You know, it's going to be a different kind of experience. We're excited. We have a Patrice Morris from International Spotlight. She is the executive fashion show director this year. We're excited. We'll be announcing our designers soon, and we are looking and early ticket sales. We're doing early ticket sales, and that ties into the why, the stories, everything that you're going to be seeing that's going to be birthed out of our social media sites. You know, you're going to be seeing us on television.
Let me just add one other thing real quick. Since you had mentioned before, Pam, about how can people give. If you are a corporation or even just an individual who wants to support that particular event, you can sponsor one of our models. So if you want to, you know, pay to sponsor one of our models in our fashion show this year, please come to our website, www.attrinc.org. Please come to the site. There are locations there where you can donate, but that's one of the ways that you can actually donate and support. So if you want to say, hey, I want to sponsor 2 of your models in your fashion show this year, and you want to support in that particular way, we welcome that as well. If you want to come to the event, absolutely. We're going to be putting tickets on sale pretty soon. We're going to be putting out information. Dupree's putting together stories and information about all of the models so that you know what they've gone through and what their stories are. And we want to make this a beautiful and wonderful event that will have an everlasting impact in your heart.
Yes,
I love it. What else
Can I
is
add something?
The Women's Wellness Conference.
Mr. Shine,
That's what I was going to announce, but
go ahead.
Okay,
Sunita gonna do that one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna add in 2 other things before that as well. Then we have a lot going on at the table.
I see.
One of them, which is with Miss Denise Pittman, her scholarship is now open. It is March 31st, guys. Her scholarship is now open, and that app is on the website and the page as well, where they can scan in and everyone can sign up for scholarships that needs one. It is now open. It is March 31st, guys. We do have a second model calling casting coming up April 12th, I believe.
No, that's not. Nope.
You changed it?
That April 12th is closed. That's our meet and greet. Yep. That's our meet and greet.
We'll be doing the meet and greet instead.
Yeah. That's for the models that were selected.
And that's where you'll get to meet everyone. But the most important thing right now is, because we do want to help a lot of people in the community, is the scholarships that we have going on.
Yes.
Because a lot of people deserve them. A lot of people can qualify for them. And Ms. Denise is looking for everybody. So we are spreading that word. The fashion show, I am so great that I'm going to be there.
Okay.
But that as well, I know a lot of people that are going to show up. And one of my main goals right now is not just putting everybody's story together. I actually just got done texting Miss Shanice. So that's what I came on here for. We are setting up a date, Ms. Deshawn.
Okay.
So I will be putting you and Miss Shanice in a group chat. Miss Shanice is another She's another group that's also with cancer survivors and everything. She does a lot
Now
more
she
than
has Pam and you guys probably know her. She has advocate at the table, and she was the
yes.
guest speaker at the Survivor event. But I think that's great. So thank you. I think Pam, do we have time to mention one more? It's the women's wellness, and Sunita could talk about that really, really quick. But that's why you got to get on the website and get to those pages so you can see all of this wonderful information. But
Okay, so on Saturday, May 9th,
She's
this is
talking.
Mother's Day weekend. We are having a women's wellness conference and lunch, and the theme is going to be Legacy of Wellness, Mothers, Daughters, and the Power of Prevention. So what's going to be unique in this conference is you will hear from a youth perspective, a youth advocate. So one of our youth speakers, her name is Suhana Halavari. And then we're going to have her mother, Dr. Deepa Halaharvi, and she's a breast surgeon as well as a breast cancer survivor. And then we have one of our own amazing cancer survivors, Tanya Kelly. She's going to be a speaker. She is a thyroid cancer survivor and also an ostomy warrior.
Yes.
And so she has a lot of information to share. So come on out and register for our Women's Wellness Conference. Pam?
And this is our first
you.
one. It's
So-
it's the peer group's first inaugural. So thank you, Sunita. Very, very well done. As she mentioned, a youth perspective. More and more young girls are getting diagnosed, unfortunately, with cancer. So we want to address that and talk about and engage them in the myths and facts, things that they should really know, understanding their bodies. So we want the mothers to bring the daughters out. The survivors are at no cost, and there's small fees for the non-survivors and the student fee, but you can sponsor, right, Sherry? You can sponsor a student. So thank you, Sunita. Well done. It's the registration on that is open now.
And when again is, I'm sorry, and when again is this?
May 9th.
Mother's Day weekend.
Women's Wellness, and there's information on the site about that, but you can actually get the tickets on Eventbrite. It's out there on Eventbrite.
And all the details, a little bit more details are there. But the community of sharing. But we want the young ladies out. I mean, we want the young girls out, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be it's a lunch. So we're getting a lunch, and then you'll have a panel. So there's going to be engagement and some brief entertainment. But it's early enough, even though it's Mother's Day weekend. It's early enough for you to get there, get what you need, a seat at the table, get the nourishment you need, and it's over at 1:30, and you have the rest of your day and the weekend to enjoy Mother's Day weekend. So come out, share. Thank you.
Well, ladies, I appreciate you all. As always, today at the table or table talk was very, very full, but very much powerful. I know those of you're like me. I done flipped over my paper, scratched out, wrote over. So if you find that you are wanting to re-listen to this broadcast, you can hop over to Vision Made TV on YouTube, as well as you can also hear it on the go. If you're like me trying to multitask, or so I think, you can also hear it on many of the podcast platforms. But at the table, I would love to thank you ladies for joining us. Everybody be on the lookout, as At the Table has so much going on that you can help them, and you can't say you don't know, because you do know. They dropped in so many good nuggets, and how you can find them is at www.attrinc.org. Look, I'm acting like it's been a long time.
And we have a phone number too. So, but you'll see that on the site.
So, ladies, as we get ready to close down today's show, is there anything you would like to leave our listeners with as we close down? Anyone?
Remember, don't worry about anything, but put your faith in everything, and get around a great support system, and always make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Yeah.
Anyone else?
We can always end a great talk at the table with a prayer. We can all use it.
Yes.
I don't know how to pray too much, so anybody can pray. I just need the prayer as well as everybody else.
Okay.
We challenge everyone to, as we encourage the survivors, they've survived cancer. Now they get to live, but not just live. That's where the thriving comes in. We dare them. We dare you, our listener. Thrive.
Anyone else?
Remember, you're not alone.
Mm.
So you do not have to struggle, go through your challenges by yourself. You have a community of support. You may not know it, but tap into it. Don't go through things by yourself.
That's good. Renee?
I'm just going to say simply, come join us at the table.
That's powerful. You
And
ladies,
Pam, thank you so much. I always got to give you, every time you're going to hear it, and I know I talk for all of us, we so appreciate you. You are a jewel, and you know what you're doing your thing, and we're so glad to support you and what you're doing. And thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a true supporter and ambassador of the work, and we love you.
Yes.
thank you, ladies.
Absolutely.
Thank you, ladies. Well, you guys, my table's full. I hope yours has been. If not, you got to check out At the Table at www.attrinc.org. They drop some amazing nuggets. I got them on both sides of my paper and some. And you cannot say you don't know about At the Table, because guess what? Today is not the only day. You'll get to hear them every month. So until then, everyone, have an amazing week, and know that your table can always be fed with.
Y'all wait.
Bye, everybody.
Now, y'all, now hold on, y'all. Y'all supposed to